So, hi dear Aquarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Taro Anjali, and this is a general health, career, and love reading for all the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the rest of the year 2026 from July till December 2026. Actually, for personal reading, healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So, let's start. Aquarius, let's see. Let's start with your health. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are definitely not for you, okay? Let's see for your health what we have for Aquarius people from July till December 2026. 2026. ऐसी तो न थी तकदीर मेरी. July, we have the Magician. Some kind of manifestation is going to start working out in your favor when it comes to your health. It is not like a full fledged manifestation coming to fruition, but this is something like you guys will be able to start see the improvements, see the things working out in your favor slowly but surely. Okay. August, we have the Nine of Swords. You might be having some kind of stress related issues or sleepless nights or, insomnia or something related to stress can create some kind of health issues in your life. So keep a check on your stress level and keep your, what we call that, sleep cycle good, because if you are not going to sleep well, you will not be able to operate well. Sleep is very important. At least 7 to 8 hours of sleep is very important. Okay, so keep your stress level in check and keep your sleep cycle in check, and you will be good to go. July, August, September, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, honey, so there might be some kind of health issues that is going, and you are going to crash if you are not going to take care of your health properly the way you should, Aquarius. Okay, some kind of injury might happen, some kind of, you might have to go through some kind of surgery or something. Do not take unnecessary risk when it comes to your health. Don't do those kind of stupid stuff or stupid things that you should not be doing. Please take care of your health as much as you can and avoid going to high altitude places or places where you can get injury easily. Okay, so you might have to go through some kind of issues, health issues in the month of September if you guys are not going to take care of your health. July, August, September. October, we have the Strength card. There is a energy of trying not to do what you should not be doing when it comes to your health. There are going to be lots of dietary restrictions that you guys have to follow, or you guys have to follow a strict regime, or you guys have to follow something that is going to be hard for you to follow. But if you're not going to follow that, there might be like complications in your health. Okay, so don't play with your health. Aquarius, please don't play with your health because it's not going to go well for you guys. It's very important for you guys to take care of your health as a child, as if a mother is taking care of their child. Okay, so July, August, September, October, November is a really good time for you guys. You guys will be able to improve your health. You guys will be able to come back on your track. In fact, you guys are going to inspire others also. You guys are going to catch a lot of eyeballs, eye candy, not eye candies, eyeballs. Like, people are going to appreciate you for your efforts. People are going to get inspired by your looks, by your determination, and the way you guys are going to handle yourself in a proper way. So your health is going to finally improve after a lots of restrictions and things you should not be doing and taking care of your health. There are very good chances of improvement in November. December, we have the Six of Cups. You are going to be continuously missing the good old days, good old vibes, good old energies. The when your digestive system used to be really good, when your life used to be really good, when you were physically active and this and that. Instead of continuously missing something that you cannot achieve, that you cannot get anymore, try to create new memories, new energy, so that your present is going to be beautiful, so that your future is going to be beautiful automatically. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, Aquarius, in terms of your health. Please take care of your health. That's the only guidance that I can give you right now. Let's see. We have the Knight of Wands. Stay active as much as you can from your side. Don't keep on sitting on a like chair or sofa or whatever. Like, if you have a sitting job, especially if you're working from home, keeping yourself active is very important, and keep your metabolism also good. Keep these two things in check, and you are going to avoid a lot of issues that you might face in the coming future regarding your health. Let's see for your career what we have for Aquarius people from July to December 2026 in terms of their career. Hmm. July, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, sleepless nights. Maybe because of your career, because of your job or business, you guys might not be able to sleep at night, and that is going to have direct impact on your health, and or the vice versa is also possible. So please take care of your stress level, and don't try to control each and everything in your life, Aquarius, because you cannot. Even if you are God himself or herself, you cannot control each and everything in your life, right? So instead of focusing on things that are not working out, that are not going well the way they should, instead of trying to control each and everything, try to control things that you can from your side. Try to improve your own energies. August, we have the Six of Swords. Finally, you guys will be able to find a peaceful solution to a problem that you guys will be facing in your career at that particular time. Some kind of resolution is coming, but still, you guys have to face some kind of issues from the past. But I don't think so. They are going to stop you, or they are going to create any kind of issues in your growth and expansion. You guys will be able to get over this slowly but surely, right? So, you guys will be able to figure out a solution to a problem that you guys are facing in this department of your life. September, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Although things are not going to move forward that much fastly, but things are going to be mostly very, very stable and grounded. Even though things are not going to be that quick or that fast, like the results are not going to be that fast, you guys are not going to get everything so fastly, but things are going to be stable and grounded for most of the month. October, we have the Hierophant. You might connect with a mentor or a guru or somebody who is going to, or a father figure. Doesn't mean have to be a father or a male only. It can be anybody. It can be somebody who is expert, who is wise, and who have the knowledge, and maybe a healer, maybe a guru. They are going to help you a lot in moving forward in your health, in your career, sorry, and they are going to show you the path, show you the good path, the way you should handle stress, the way you should handle your career, and you guys will be able to figure out a very uh, concrete solution to a problem that you guys might be facing in this department of your life, and slowly but surely you guys will be able to come back to normal, and or you guys will be able to improve a lot. Okay, July, August, September, October, November, we have the Knight of Cups. A really good opportunity is going to be there for you guys. Somebody is going to offer you a collaboration or partnership, or some kind of job opportunity that you guys are going to really, really, really like. If you're going to take it or not, that's up to you, but there are very good chances of somebody coming forward towards you with some kind of job or business opportunity that has the potential to become something really beautiful in the coming future, not immediately but eventually. Now again, it's up to you if you guys are going to take it or not, but this is going to be a really good opportunity for your growth and expansion. We have July, August, September, October, November, December, we have the Three of Pentacles. Working in a team. If you guys are going to work in a collaboration or partnership, or teamwork is there, or team effort is there, there are very good, very, very good chances and high chances of success for you guys, and you guys are going to feel very proud of your team, feel very proud of your project and your work. If you're working alone, and if you're going to work with a team, or you're going to take help from somebody who can help you in overcoming your problems and issues in terms of your career, there are very good chances you guys are going to get the ultimate success the way you guys want it. Okay, so do not refrain from taking help from others if you feel like you should. Okay, when it comes to your career. So let's see the guidance here for your career, honey. Aquarius. ऐसी तो न थी तकदीर मेरी, तुम सा जो कोई महबूब मिले. We have the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition before jumping into any kind of conclusions, before making any kind of stupid decisions or choices in terms of your career. Listen to your intuition. Simply means sit with yourself, and what answers are coming from within yourself. Okay, what is your own intuition telling you, what is your own inner energies telling you about a particular person or situation. Try to figure out the answers from every possible angle. Don't make assumptions, don't jump to conclusion. Try to seek the truth and the reality of the situation, and then make the choices or decisions that you guys might be making. Let's say, for example, you have suspicious energies towards a particular employee or a colleague of yours, that they might be back bitching or doing something behind your back, but you don't have any proof, and you don't even know properly if that is the truth or not. So like, before jumping into conclusions or making assumption, try to find out the truth properly and honestly. Okay, and then maybe confront them, or maybe ask them, or maybe talk to them, or maybe then do something about the situation. Okay, sometimes when we assume things, it is actually the opposite of what we think they are, right? So don't get trapped in these kind of things. Okay, let's see for Aquarius singles how it is going to be from July till December 2026 for Aquarius singles, Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Singles from July till December 2026, how it is going to be for you guys. Let's see. Yes. July, we have the Queen of Wands. You guys are going to attract a lot of people towards you. Your personality, your looks, the way you guys are going to behave, your communication skills, you guys will be able to manifest something into reality. Maybe you wanted a lot of attention, or from the opposite sex, maybe you wanted other people to approach you. There are very good chances of some kind of manifestation coming to fruition when it comes to your love and relationship area for Aquarius singles in the month of July. August, we have the moon. Then you guys are going to be in secretive mode or mysterious mode, or you guys are not going to be that much sure. There's going to be a lot of confusion and secretive energies around a situation, that you might be continuously making stories and scenarios in your head, and you might not be talking to the person or getting the proper clarity and understanding of what is going on. Instead of operating from fear or insecurities, try to connect with the person with whom you're going to feel like these kind of energies, and talk to them openly and honestly about what's going on, so that you guys are not going to assume things and make your own life hell. Okay, so there are going to be secretive and mysterious kind of energies around the situation, because things are not going to be clear the way they should, whether it's from your side or somebody else's, or maybe both of you are playing the same game. September, we have the Three of Cups. I do see you guys like going on parties, get-togethers, having a lot of fun, maybe connecting with like-minded people, maybe trying to go on a trip, or going somewhere and enjoying and having a lot of fun. So there are going to be energies of coming together, coming back together, or having a lot of fun with people around you, and making sure that you are going to connect more and more with like-minded people. Your energies are going to be fully open to the idea of exploring new people, situations, things, and friendships and bonds. October, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Finally, you guys are going to connect with your mature and grounded kind of a side. Maybe you are going to connect with somebody who is going to be either very mature, grounded, compassionate, and or there is going to be maturity difference or age difference. Whatever it is going to make you feel like finally you guys are having a stable bond or stable connection, or at least a chance of having a stable bond or stable connection with somebody eventually, right? So we have July, August, September, October. November, we have the Ten of Swords, and then you guys are going to feel defeated because something is not going to work out the way you guys wanted it to work out. Somebody is going to end a chapter with you, and or the vice versa is possible, because somebody is going to feel like this is not working out. It's going to be abrupt ending or separation or breakup, or some kind of energy of, okay, I don't like you anymore, that's it. Okay, so it happens with all of us, don't worry about it. It's nothing that you should take personally, like, oh my god, this happens to me only, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that. It's not like that. It happens with every one of us. Even the most beautiful people on this planet Earth got cheated on, right? They got cheated on, they got rejected, they got the feelings of defeat. It's normal, it's human. It's not like you have something that is making you feel like making other people do this shit. Yeah, it happens with every one of us. Okay, so take it too personally, but try to improve whatever is making it happen again and again and again. Try to break the loop, the cycle, without going in the victim mode. December, we have the Six of Pentacles. There is going to be a situation that is going to have lack of equal give and take of energy. One of you is going to be continuously trying to make things work out, to balance things out, and the other person might not be that much invested or interested in the situation, and that is going to create a little bit of rift in the situation. But things are going to be okay eventually if you guys are going to come on the same page, as of course. Let's see the guidance for you guys for Aquarius singles for this rest of the year. Let's see what we have. We have the Empress in reverse. See, the growth and expansion that you want in your love and relationship area is going to be directly related to how you are feeling from inside. Are you having this feeling of, I am enough, I am good, I am deserving love, and I'm lovable? And or you're operating from the level of, yeah, I know I don't deserve love, I know my luck is so bad in love, but let's try. Then you are going to attract morons only and losers only. Then nobody can do anything about the situation until unless you guys are going to feel complete and happy from inside, and you guys are going to have this belief, okay, that you deserve love, you are lovable, and you should be with somebody who is going to love you unconditional, you guys are not going to get what you deserve and what you want. Simple as that. It's all about feeling from inside, the belief that you have from inside for yourself. It's not about the outside world. It's never about the outside world. It's always about the inside world that you're carrying from inside, for all of us actually, right? Let's see, for those of you who are already married or committed or in a relationship, Aquarius, let's see for those of you how it is going to be. Okay, let's see. July, we have the Ace of Wands. It's like passion ignited kind of energy. I do see you guys starting or restarting something, and this time you guys are going to have a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of this energy of let's do this, let's do that. A lot of curiosity, action oriented kind of energy. Your sexual life is going to improve a lot with your partner on this month. August, we have the Seven of Cups. There is going to be emotionally overwhelming or emotionally all over the place kind of energy between you and your partner. Either one of you is going to start keeping their options open, or they are going to deal with multiple energies, and or things are going to be so much confusing that both of you are going to feel like what the hell is going on and what we should do and what we should not do in the situation. Especially if other people are also involved in the situation, it is going to be a shit show. September, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, in September, the stability, the groundedness, the compassionate and loving kind of energies are coming back, and things are going to be quite stable, quite mature, quite grounded. As long as both of you are going to keep things stable and mature and grounded from your side, things can be really beautiful and positive between you and your partner. October, we have the Lovers card. I do see there is going to be a lot of attraction, infatuation, a lot of sexual energy exchange. But at the same time, one of you have to make a solid choice or a decision in the situation. There might be a choice between you and somebody else, and or the vice versa is also possible. But there is a choice or decision that is to be made in the situation for things to go forward. Otherwise, things are going to get stuck, and or they are going to fall apart if not taken care of properly the way it should be. July, August, September, October, November, we have the Fool card. I do see having a breakthrough or break free kind of energy. Maybe one of you is going to feel like they should release the situation, or taking a break from each other. I do see two people individually doing their own thing and trying to live their life to the fullest. For some of you, it's like taking the risk of giving another shot and another chance to the situation, but not being too much involved in the situation, or not being too much serious about the situation. There is energy of being carefree or careless, or being in this energy of, yeah, I'll see what will happen. I'm not that serious. Things are not that serious. We will think about it. July, August, September, October, November, December, we have the Eight of Wands. A lot of communication is happening. Lots of forward movement is happening. Maybe like if you guys are in a long distance, or one of you is going to travel, there are very good chances of you guys visiting or meeting each other face to face. Lots of communication is going to be there, like clarity is going to be there. Okay, maybe you guys are going to get the proper clarity and understanding of what is going on and what should happen next. I do see back and forth communication, face to face meeting maybe, but a lot of energy exchange happening, and things moving very fast between you guys. Let's see the guidance here for you guys till the end of 2026 in this department, in this area. You have the Five of Swords. Instead of uh, getting stressed out or operating from your ego, try to operate from your heart and soul. If you are truly in love with somebody, I don't understand how people become rude and cold and off when they truly love somebody. I don't understand that concept. But anyways, don't allow your ego to create issues in the situation. Try to handle the situation with love, not out of ego. Hmm? If the other person is operating from their ego, give them space and time to come back to you in a normal and gentle way. If they are not able to do that, try to talk to them openly and honestly about how their behavior is hurting you, and how you should communicate properly, and how you guys are a team, and not against each other. So try to sort things out in a gentle way, in a loving and nurturing and caring kind of a way, instead of taking everything on your ego and trying to win the game instead of making things work out. Okay, otherwise it's going to create more and more problems for you only, and you guys will not be able to manage it or handle it properly if things are going to get out of hands, uh, if not taken care of properly, right? So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.